Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. Hey, today we've got something truly special, the 2026 Nissan Skyline GT-R R36. This is the next chapter in the Godzilla legend, reimagined for a new era. Over the next several minutes we'll walk around every angle of this beast, slide into the cockpit, hit the throttle, talk specs, expected pricing, and at the end I'll give you my honest verdict. So buckle up, and let's dive in. When you first approach the R36, it already feels like a statement. Its stance is wide and low, the body sculpted with aggressive lines that rip through the air even when standing still. The front end has a menacing face and deep front splitter, air intakes on either side that channel coolant to the brakes and engine bay, and ultra-sharp LED headlamps that sweep inward like eyes narrowing in focus. The grille is broad, almost gaping, flanked by carbon fiber surrounds and perhaps active aero flaps hidden within. The hood, sculpted with vent slots, hints at what's underneath. Walking along the side, the R36 wears muscular fenders that flare outward to accommodate wide wheels and sticky rubber. You'll notice side skirts that guide airflow, sculpted channels to reduce turbulence, and a subtle upward kink toward the rear fender that gives it a crouching predator motion. The roofline slopes gently back, almost a fastback silhouette, but there's enough rear overhang to balance proportions. Side mirrors are thin, aerodynamic, perhaps carbon or composite. The wheels are large 20-inch or big array with multi-spoke designs, and you can make out big brake calipers behind them, calling for attention. From the rear, the car commands respect. The quad taillights are classic GT-R, but updated with OLED or full matrix styling that gives depth and animation as you brake or blink. A prominent rear diffuser channels airflow, while an active rear wing adjusts based on speed and mode. Exhaust outlets are large, possibly titanium or with a burnt-up finish. The rear view is muscular and technical, and you get a sense that this isn't just a show car, it's a machine built to perform. But let's step inside. Open the door and you're greeted by a cockpit that blends high performance with modern sophistication. The seats are deep bucket style, clad in Alcantara and leather, with heavy bolstering to hold you tight in corners. Contrasting stitching, carbon fiber trim, and aluminum paddles behind the wheel set the tone. The steering wheel feels thick and grippy, perhaps flat-bottomed. The instrument cluster is fully digital, with a curved OLED display combining speedometer, tachometer, and performance telemetry. Infotainment is integrated but driver-centric. On the center console you see touch or haptic controls, knobs, and shortcuts for drive modes, suspension settings, and telemetry screens. Materials feel premium: a soft touch leather, exposed carbon weave, aluminum switches, and a definite race car flair without sacrificing usability. The center tunnel is chunky, with a gated shifter or paddle shifter housing, and short reach to essentials. Rear seats, if present, are small. This is still a supercar first. Visibility through the windshield is ample, though rear view may be compromised by the design, but that's a trade-off you accept in this class. Under the hood, augmented by electric assist, some sources imagine output north of 700 horsepower, possibly in the 800–1000 horsepower range depending on tuning. Expect all-wheel drive with torque vectoring, a dual-clutch or advanced DCT transmission, and a suspension setup that mixes comfort with razor-sharp handling. Some projections even talk about hybrid systems to comply with emissions, rather than fully electric. When you tap the throttle, the response is immediate. The electric assist mitigates turbo lag, so torque is available down low, and as revs climb you feel the boost building cleanly. The exhaust note is emotional: a deep, aggressive, metallic A with pops and crackles on throttle lift and sporty modes. The chassis feels rock solid, with limited body roll, composed behavior, and feedback through the steering wheel that connects you to the road. In tighter corners, the torque vectoring and AWD slip you through smoothly yet with authority. On straights you feel the surge. This is no pedestrian GT car. The R36 feels supercar level fast. Acceleration in 0 to 100 km/h could very well be in the 2.5 to 3 second bracket. depending on variant and tuning. Some concept speculations push even 2.2 seconds. Braking is handled with carbon ceramic or high-performance Brembo calipers, delivering strong, fade-resistant feel under repeated use. Adaptive dampers and selectable modes help transition from aggressive track mode to more comfortable street driving. Fuel consumption will likely be demanding in aggressive use. Expect something in the double digits in city and spirited driving, while highway cruising with the hybrid assist or mild mode may reduce consumption modestly. Some concept projections offer estimated 10 to 14 liters/100 kilometers depending on operating mode. Now, how about cost? Since Nissan hasn't released official pricing, we look to informed speculation. Taking into account the high-performance tech, hybrid systems, carbon parts, and exclusivity, a base version might land somewhere between the outgoing GT-R base and the Nismo variants. One source suggests pricing will fall between the existing base and high-end Nismo levels, given the R35 GT-R base started around $116,040 and the Nismo went up to $215,740. Many expect the R36 to target that mid to upper range. Some concept fans throw out a price of $200,000 to $300,000 depending on trim and options. Keep in mind taxes, import duties, and local markups could push that significantly higher in many markets, including Pakistan. All told, what do I think? The 2026 Nissan Skyline GT-R R36 promises to be a bold and worthy successor to the GT-R legacy. It blends aggression and sophistication, marrying a refined interior with brutal performance. The exterior, from every angle, makes a statement. This is a next-level machine. The performance rumors are mouth-watering, and while we'll need to see real tests, the architecture and features hint at serious capability. If Nissan nails the balance between track readiness and road usability, this car could become an instant icon. My only reservations: such high-performance machines often suffer in day-to-day practicality, ride harshness in urban settings, cost of maintenance, and inevitable premium pricing. But for the enthusiast who wants a modern Godzilla reborn, it looks extremely promising. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Nissan Skyline GT-R R36, hit the like button, subscribe to Car Auto Tune-Up, and ring the bell so you don't miss future supercar reviews. Drop a comment below. What do you think? Will the R36 live up to or even surpass the legend of the GT-R? Until next time, drive safe, push the limits, and I'll see you on the road.